A lot of camera gear has just come out. There are so many different new things pushing the envelope of what's possible in technology.
Okay, so this is the new Blackmagic Pixis 6K.
The new flagship EOS R1.
Here's my best advice for beginner filmmakers. Don't stress about getting the latest, priciest gear right away. There's always going to be a shiny new camera, a faster lens, or some fancy gadget popping up. It's easy to feel like you're missing out if you're not constantly upgrading. Instead, focus on building your skills first: storytelling, composition, and colors. Once you've got those down, the rest will come naturally. With just a few solid essentials, you can create some amazing stuff. So, if you're wondering where to start, here are 5 essential tools that'll actually make a difference. These are my 5 go-to filmmaking tools that help me stay creative. Stick around until the end, and I'll share a really cool bonus tool you'll want to check out. So, to get any shot, you definitely need a camera. They say the best camera is the one you've got with you. For my day-to-day filmmaking, I'm using both my iPhone 15 Pro and my newly purchased DJI Action 5 Pro. I love that they both have flat color profiles because I like to grade all my footage in DaVinci Resolve. By the way, you can check out my video on my grading process right here. If you're planning to use an iPhone as your main camera, I suggest filming in Apple Log ProRes. The files are huge, but the cool thing is that the new iPhones let you record directly onto an SSD. Let's attach one now. Alright, great. Now, let's take a look at how to set up your iPhone for the best video settings. First, go and download a free camera app from Blackmagic. You'll find it in the App Store. Open the app and head straight to the settings. First, we need to change where the files are saved so your iPhone's storage doesn't fill up after just a few minutes of recording ProRes footage. Under the Media tab, select Save Clips To and tap on Files. Then, choose your attached SSD. Next step, go to the Record tab and select the Apple ProRes codec. I think 422LT is good enough to keep the file sizes a bit smaller. For color space, select Apple Log HDR. Under the LUT tab, select Apple Log to Rect 709 and turn on Display LUT. Adjust the FPS, resolution, and exposure settings to your liking, and you're good to go. For mounting an SSD to your iPhone, there are plenty of options to choose from. I'll include a few in the description below if you're interested. Now, this little guy is built like a tank. It's waterproof, shockproof, and has fantastic image stabilization. It's a great tool for solo filmmakers who need gear that can handle rough conditions. I also love using it as a vlogging camera. It shoots in 4K, has a flat color profile, and you can mount it just about anywhere. Sure, you'll need a few mounting accessories, but it's totally worth it. It's so small that you can place it almost anywhere to get the angle you want. Mount it inside or outside a car, submerge it underwater, or clip it to your backpack for some awesome POV shots. I think any of these recent action cameras would do the job. For more general purpose filmmaking, I've heard that the DJI Pocket 3 is very capable. I hope to get my hands on it soon. A perfect companion for those two cameras is a tripod. Yep, a small tripod is something I really regret not getting sooner. This little guy goes everywhere with me. It's super easy to set up, built like a tank, and can even handle my mirrorless camera without breaking a sweat. Plus, it doubles as an awesome vlog stick, lightweight, comfortable to hold, and just all around handy. I've tried a few, but this one from Manfrotto, by far the best. If you're looking to capture unique perspectives, I recommend getting a small drone. These days, drones are super easy to use, and the learning curve is pretty simple. They're lightweight, don't require special permits, and there are a bunch of tracking features. I personally use the DJI Mini 4 Pro. It's under 250 grams, so in Europe, all you need to do is register it and put the serial number on the body. Now, here's a cool trick I use to film myself with it. In my opinion, it's way better than simple tracking. It's called waypoints. On your DJI RC or DJI Fly app, look for the curved line icon and click it to get started. From here, you'll see the waypoints menu. Move your drone to the first position you want it to fly to and tap the plus icon or press the C1 button on your controller to set your first waypoint. Then, move your drone to the next position and tap plus again. Repeat this process for all the waypoints you want to include. Once you're finished, tap the 3 dots icon to adjust the flight speed. For filming activities like walking or hiking, use slower speeds for smooth and cinematic shots. For faster moving subjects like bikes or cars, increase the speed to keep up with the action. When everything is set, simply press Go, and your drone will handle the rest. Now that we've got the video part covered, let's talk about audio. Honestly, I think audio is even more important than visuals when it comes to storytelling. A great tool to start with is a microphone. And for vlogging, your best bet is definitely a wireless mic. There are plenty of new models from different brands, but for me, I use the Rode Wireless 2 mic. It's so small, it barely takes up any space in my bag or pouch. Another great feature? You can connect it to both an iPhone and any action camera. I'm not going to dive into a detailed review here, but I'll put some specs up on the screen for you. One of my favorites is the Zoom H5 field recorder. It's an older model, but honestly, it's more than enough for me. It records stereo sound directly onto an SD card, and if you want, you can even add extra mic capsules for voiceovers or other sounds. You can also use it as a small sound card. The Zoom H5 lets you plug in up to 2 additional microphones using XLR or TRS connections, which makes it super versatile. The only thing that bothers me is the old USB micro connection. But overall, I really like this model. I absolutely love using it to capture nature sounds and add atmosphere to my videos. The process feels almost like meditation for me. Honestly, I think recording your own sounds is a must for filmmaking. Just one accessory I'd recommend picking up is a Deadcat, a wind muffler, for those windy days, like this one. I wanted to include this bonus tool, an amazing small wireless power bank from Nitecore. It's the perfect companion for my iPhone and almost all of my filmmaking gear, including my drone. While the capacity isn't huge, it's super handy when you just need a little extra juice. This model, the NW5000, has a 5000 mAh capacity and can almost fully charge my iPhone. It supports wired charging with outputs of up to 20 watts using quick charge or power delivery protocols. And the best part? It's the thinnest and smallest power bank I've ever tried, a perfect fit for a small pouch or bag. It's basically my insurance policy for those long filming days. So, to wrap things up, remember that gear isn't the most important part of filmmaking. Your skills, creativity, and storytelling matter way more. But these tools are definitely great for getting started and making your filmmaking journey a bit easier. Focus on practicing, experimenting, and simply having fun with it. The gear will follow, and you'll get better with each project you take on. And if you found this video helpful, take a second to subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.